All right, KTC. Well, better late than never. I wanted to get this weekly update out before the Strava leaderboard flips over, and I shortchanged Julie for coming in second overall, which I'll say is pretty much like winning. As we all know, Dustin's going to take the first place in terms of the total time on leaderboard. So congratulations, Julie. Amazing training last week. Looking at the total times, again, Dustin, almost 19 hours, 1842. Julie, amazing week, 1521, beat me by, 4 minutes? So, congratulations. Man, I should have just jumped on and done something for 4 minutes. Anyway, total distance, again, amazing job, Dustin. Just under 467K. Rob, huge week on the bike as well. And I made the top 3. And longest activity, Dustin with a 5:25. Man, I should have stayed on with you for a little longer on that ride. Rob Swan, nicely done, 4:17, and Vanessa, 4 hours. So congratulations on the top 3 leaderboards. Looking at activities very quickly. Swim winner, swim loser, swim winner. Sorry, Lindsay, you're popping the list, although there's a lot of non-swimmers right now. So when we do hit the pool again, that's going to feel really good. Troy, amazing job. I'll say, hope you're having safe travels right now. Troy is back off to the East Coast. Hopefully we'll return in the, maybe the fall. Fingers crossed. It was an absolute pleasure training with you, Troy. Any of you that got to meet Troy wasn't able to swim with us because we were locked out when he was going to jump in, but running at the track and on Saturday mornings. Anyway, wish you the best, Troy, and hope to see you back in the fall. In terms, I did pretty good swim week, and Ron, excellent swim week as well. Ride times, leaderboard, Dustin, 15 hours. Man, that bike's going to be strong. Rob Millar, 12 hours, 15 minutes, amazing job. And Rob, 7 hours down here with the rest of us. And then the good old run time. Lindsay, again, logging some big miles on the run. Congratulations. Julie put in some great time as well, just under 5 hours. And I got a little more running in, it looks like, last week. So as we are on to this week, it is Sunday. There's still a little bit of time. I'm just going to say this now. Dustin's probably going to win. 14 hours, got a good little lead, and it's not even midnight yet. So, but Julie, selling yourself short there, that it might be the only time on the top leaderboard. 12 hours, 14 minutes. Sorry, I got to go total time. All right, you're not doing so good anymore, Julie. Dustin's still winning. Rob Swan right on the heels. Rob Millar up there, 13 hours, 4 minutes. So, not sure where you guys are on your Sunday training, but if this mixes up, I'll have to give it a little update. Most of you are on a rest week, though, so let me celebrate those of you that are resting or taking extreme rest. The best rester, hey, Bruce, I haven't seen you in a long time. Congratulations, you're winning the rest. Darren, you're in second overall for resting. Congratulations. Hey, I'm just listening to your little podcast there on homelessness. Pretty interesting. And Kate, I know you're battling back as well right now. Congratulations, guys, on your amazing rest. Those of you that are putting in lots of hours. Anyway, so that is it for the Strava leaderboard. Looking at what's coming up. Main focus right now on the Tuesdays and Wednesdays is going to be on threshold. So threshold bike, threshold run. Again, one of those goals I threw out there, if you want to work towards it, is going to be 5K PB, or hopefully just a really fast 5K. So again, we're really going to be working on some of that pacing, trying to bump up some of those efforts, and have your body be able to work at that threshold intensity that's going to be required for a really strong 5K. So same for the bike, and it's kind of going to lead us into the cherry blossom, which I'm going to segue into in a second. So anyway, that's kind of Tuesday, Wednesday's focus, at least for the bike and the run. The swimming, we're still going to be doing a lot of speed stuff, some middle distance stuff. We got a whole range of stuff in the pool. And the weekend we're going long, but we're going to be throwing some tempo stuff in there. Obviously, if you're on a training plan, you got some different workouts as well, some strength, some different durations and different things to focus on. So if you're doing Ironman or halves or sprints, again, you'll have slight variations in your training plans if you're following along with that. So that's pretty much the story in terms of the focus on the Tuesday, Wednesday. This is only a 2-week training block, as I have some pretty big volume jumps in the training plan side of things. So hopefully this Saturday the 8th, we're able to kick off a little race simulation. Unfortunately, probably not going to be doing the swimming part. I don't suspect we're going to be in the pool. So I have planned for a duathlon, and I'll kind of run you through what that looks like. And if you want to jump in, I'm going to be making a Facebook event very shortly. So keep an eye out for that. Say you want to come to the event, and that's it. So it's going to be pretty low key. If anyone has a volunteer that wants to come on down and supervise some bikes while we might be running, that would be a huge help. And if not, well, we'll figure something out. Or I'll be happy just to sit behind and cheer you on. No, I won't be happy. I want to race. So again, 2 weeks on, a little bit of a recovery week, and then another big week. We're going to be getting back into some testing, some FTP testing. Again, focus on that 5K effort. A little bit longer on the weekend, still some tempo in there, and then we're going super long. So that's what's coming up, at least in the general KTC workouts that are quite informal right now. Again, I'll do my best to throw when I'm going to be showing up. But of course, again, I encourage you to do the same. You're more than welcome to invite company if you plan on doing any of the training anytime. Throw it out on Facebook, and someone might join you. So in 2 weeks, this is sorry, I blew by it. Did I blow by it? Where am I going? March. I'm way too far back. April. There we go. So, yeah, just finishing off this week. We have next week, and then the following Saturday, if you want to, again, come out and do this little cherry blossom do. I'll show you what it looks like. So substituting the swim with a run. Usually duathlon is a run, bike, run with a shorter run at the start and usually a longer run to finish off. A 3 and a 5K run is pretty standard, so that's what I've designed. I actually have our transition area back in the Mission Recreation Park here. So back behind the H2O Center. If I just give you a better sense here, go to edit, show you my satellite, get rid of the hotspots. There we go. So back here behind the football field, or whatever this artificial turf field is, nice quiet parking lot. So I was thinking that's where our transition would be. So the run's going to start off. We're going to be running out, picking up the path around Mission Recreation Park. We're going to run on the asphalt. Once we hit the corner there, we're going to cut into the right around the dog park. That's the dog park there. We'll run up to the greenway, down the greenway, up back onto the trail here, following, or reverse of Gordon, to the corner right in front of the H2O Center, running in front of the H2O Center. Actually, preferably on the sidewalk as opposed to wherever this is, right through the guardrails. Around the traffic circle in front of CNC, and then picking back up the Mission Recreation Park right back, and then we are on to transition. We'll leave transition, and I'm going to have to update my bike route as well. So basically we'll leave from here. You'll be riding out over to the corner onto Gordon, and away we go. If I flip over to my bike workouts, let's go to cycling. If you're not familiar with Cherry Blossom Loop, And again, this is where I'll have to... Ooh, I am going to have to update this. This is all wonky. Aw, man. I was messing around with it earlier. Anyway, I'll walk you through it anyway. It is 21 kilometers. It added on this weird mission recreation or greenway section there. I don't know how it did that. Maybe, no. Yeah, well, I was having issues with it when I was trying to recalibrate it. So essentially, we'll be heading out. Let me zoom in. Lexington here, and then on to Gordon. And then instead of, you're not going down the greenway, we are going down to Casorso, on to Casorso, then on to Swamp, all the way over to Gordon and back around. So we do 3 loops of that. On the 3rd loop, you're actually going to be entering into the Mission Recreation Park here. Let me zoom in again. So you're entering here, riding around, back into transition, and that'll take us to the 2nd run. There is going to be a segment up Swamp Hill that already exists, so anyone competing that wants to go for the KOM title, we can set that up as well. And just in terms of precaution, the back stretch should be pretty good. You do have to be a little bit careful around the roundabouts. However, you can jump onto the sidewalk, whatever. It is for bikes too, I believe. And skip traffic. But when you are on Gordon, there are a few junctions, streets that will enter on into Gordon that you're going to have to have your heads up and be very careful. Obviously, these are open roads. We have no marshals, no one controlling traffic. If you get a stoplight, especially at the corner here, Lexington and Gordon, you're going to want to stop for that. And ride very safe. Everything else should be pretty good. And we'll see how the timing goes. We may just time the segment from Casorso around to Gordon, as that can be a stretch that's uninterrupted. If we do have any issues with people getting held up at traffic lights and it totally ruins their timing, then maybe we'll time that section, and then we'll do total times as well, just for fun, and see how it all plays out. And then the last run, save to my roots. The last run. Thanks for bearing with me here. Running. It's kind of the cherry blossom route. It's changed over the years. It seems to change a little bit every year. This one would be completely new. Slight modifications as we're starting off again in the back, as opposed to the front, in front of H2O. So starting from back here, following the route, going through down Kamloops Road, cutting through Michael Brook there, onto Swamp, right onto the Greenway all the way down, up over the bridge, and then back onto the Greenway for this little section where you turn in to the little City Parks yard there, around to Lexington, and back in front of H2O all the way around, and we'll finish just before that transition area, which equates to, well, just 4.98. Well, I can extend that just a little bit to make it exactly 5K, so we get some good timing there. So that is the Cherry Blossom, and again, 2 weeks if you want to come out. Again, it's just going to be us ripping around, making a little training activity. Shoot me an email if anyone knows anyone that wants to come out and again babysit some bikes, ensure they don't go walking. It'll be a short, pretty short and sweet event. I imagine most of us, it'll be an hour to an hour and a half, maybe hour 45 if you're a little bit slower. But anyway, it should be a lot of fun, and maybe itch some of that racing, scratch some of that racing itch. As I'm itching myself right now. Yeah, so that's it. And look for that Facebook event coming out shortly. Hope you guys have a great week of training, and we will talk to you soon. Take care. Bye-bye.